Hello again, and glad to see that you have shown up again. Welcome once again to my blog, or vlog. I still don't know what I'm doing, but I figured I'd at least sit and talk a little longer this time. Once again, name's Aubrey, and this is my wonderful, amazing, creative vlog. Now, before I talked a little about my uncle and how he was kind of the influence for this. My uncle, he was a writer, a performer, just an all-around, just hilarious, funny guy. I'll put a picture of him somewhere. Maybe I'll put it up in front of my face for a second when I edit, but he was probably one of the best people that I knew. All around, just a good guy. Obviously not perfect. No one's perfect. He really didn't take care of himself, though, later on. I think my grandmother's death hit him hard. And he died from a heart attack. So, definitely, I suppose, good inspiration for, or not good inspiration, but definitely an inspiration for taking better care of yourself. So it's the end of the week. We can get back to happier things. I have not had soda all week other than that little slip up with the Sierra Mist that I posted on Twitter. And I'm still doing pretty good. I almost gave in tonight, but nope, I had juice. And when I get paid, I'm going to get some really healthier, some much healthier drinks that have no caffeine in them, because I really don't need them. I have enough energy as it is. Anywho, it's definitely been a long week at work, but here I am. I wasn't sure if I would make it to a second vlog, but I did. So the other thing that I mentioned before that I'm doing is I've been taking stairs at work. Still doing good with that, and I'm thinking that for next week I'm going to try to incorporate maybe morning yoga or evening yoga, something that will help relax me. I've always found meditation is pretty nice too. Goodness, I always have so many ideas before I start recording. There's a dog next to me. Hey, Max. Max is an adorable, fluffy Shiba Inu that used to belong to my uncle. He raised him from a puppy, and I couldn't bear to have him go to a new home. I mean, he's an old dog. He's like, I don't know, 15 or something, and I wasn't going to send him a new home. So I ended up with him and then my grandmother's dog, who my uncle had taken on, and yeah, I didn't want to leave them. I mean, I wouldn't want to be uprooted from my home and have to deal with a whole new place. I mean, it was hard enough with them moving in to our new house. Oh, and there's a fun thing to talk about. Can't talk about all of it, but behind me is a house that I purchased with my fiance and our very, very close friends who are pretty much family. There's more to it than that, but I'm not quite ready to go into that. But yeah, we all bought a house together because, you know, none of us have a lot of family here, so this was a way for us to create our own family. And I don't know what I would have done without them, because I was just falling apart. So, yeah, so there's nothing wrong with making your own family. Brandon and I pretty much have fur babies. So we have 3 cats, a very, very old, decrepit tabby-ish cat, I think. I'm not sure what she is, but her name is Aggie. Then we have a big fluff ball of black and white. His name is King Apple Waffle. And yes, he came with that name. My fiance did not name him that. And then last but not least, while we were house hunting, I was super emotional, and I pretty much did all the things you're not supposed to do when you're grieving. So, I mean, I probably shouldn't have made such a big decision to move in with them all, you know, while I was still grieving, but know, a lot of good came out of it. And while we were house hunting, I came upon this adorable little cat who I couldn't leave her. So one of the houses we looked at, the best thing about the house was the cat that I found. I was gonna take care of her and get her fixed and get her a new home, and lo and behold, she's still here with me. So she is a adorable little tortoiseshell cat who my former housemate and I named her aptly Tortue, which is French for tortoise. Very creative, I know. Anyway, so those are our fur babies. We're not sure about actual children, but we do really love our fur pets, our fur kids. So let's see. Probably in the next day or so, I'm going to do an early morning weigh. So just getting back to health stuff, I'm going to do an early morning weigh, and we will see if it has made a difference not having soda. I know that doesn't quite make as big a difference for women as it does men often, but hopefully it's made a small difference. And then next week I'm going to cut something else out. Like today I had my last burger that I'm going to have for quite a while. And I gave in to french fries yesterday, and those are going to be my last french fries. Yeah. So, what a fun adventure this is. And really, if anybody's out there, I would love some inspiration. Give me something to talk about, because I always seem to blank when I get to these, and I really, really want to get my voice out there. I think I did a little bit better lighting, right? I got 2 lights going on here. I've got one here, one over here. And then of course I have my sexy hair, because I just washed my hair and I did not feel like drying it just yet. I've got to go do that. We'll see if I feel like straightening it. I did my makeup though. I have a little mini vlog that I'm going to post that I might post that has no makeup. Not that you really need makeup to really be super attractive. I mean, makeup is really, it's like our mask. It's a way for us to feel good about ourselves. Get to be somebody else, if you will. I guess that's why I'm so inspired by all these wonderful makeup artists. I mean, I mentioned a few others, but now I've actually got some others in my head. I've got like the others that I like. I mean, even Zoella. I mentioned Michelle Phan, Markiplier, as far as making a big influence on people. I mean, he does so much good in this world. He does a lot, donates money and raises funds. He just does lots of things like that. Yeah, Coffee with Danny. Yeah, anyway. Perhaps I can post a link to some of them down there, although I'm sure that most of them are rather well known by now, unlike myself. Well, I guess that's it for now. I do want to talk about my uncle again sometime, but maybe we'll save that for another vlog, because I do have quite a few funny stories all about him. Alright everyone, well that is it for this vlog. So to all of my very few listeners out there, as I always say in my vlog, you know, keep making that fat cry and hang in there. It definitely gets easier as you go along.